Easy money.
Hey, isn't that Nahida? Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here. Oh, hey there. It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you two been up to? Seems like you've been enjoying yourselves. How about you? What are you up to now? I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air. I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Irminsul. I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do. Why is that? Don't worry, we'll help you remember. Thank you so much. Since you're willing to help, I have something I'd like to show you. It's beautiful! I found it in the Sanctuary of Suristana. It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar to mine. It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is. Traveler, do you have any ideas? You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. Thanks, you two. I didn't mean to trouble you again. Don't mention it. Besides, it seems you've got a lot on your mind, and we'd like to help.
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around here! I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Last warning! Get out before I kick you out, you hear?
Hang on. I think it's trying to tell us something.
But Great Dendro Archon...
Please, don't worry. Seems that it wants us to follow it. You can understand. Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, I can feel its anxiety and fear. It's in dire need of our help. Well, fungi are kinda cute. That's true. Okay, let's go take a look. All right. Although it seems to be anxious. It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus. Seems like they might be family. So maybe this fungus wanted to bring the... Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness. What is it, Nahida? Strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore. Huh? An elemental life form? Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, as for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely not anything like your typical fungus. Exactly. This is very interesting. So this is a first even... But that's not all. The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally. So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill the void? Yes. And I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. I'll see what I can do right away. My power was compatible.
Lord of Dendro. Is it really the Lord of Dendro? Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me.
Ah! It can talk?
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to...
What? Of course Paimon can talk.
Hello, Paimon.
Oh, well, no need to take it seriously. But does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
You misunderstand, Paimon. So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. Even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms.
Did this fungus study at the academia? You're not a fungus, are you?
That's correct. This might be surprising to you. It might startle my fellow family members. Me. It says that it's very thankful for your help.
I was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. However, what are you?
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time. My home was filled with flowing water until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever. A horrifying power we were victims of the apocalypse.
The apocalypse? I'm not sure what it means either.
It's a long and complicated story.
Don't worry, we'll listen.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with we came in contact with many species, and we later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse.
Your home was destroyed by... It said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. That may sound a little odd.
Yes, how could you forget?
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse.
Ah, I get it now. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to apologize. And not only did you save me...
That's right.
My home should be safe now. For the longest time, I was unable to fulfill our calling.
It's not your fault. Every species paid a grave price. You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself.
The apocalypse put...
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. Oh, yeah! Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now. That should do it. It may take some time to find the...
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. The moment I saw you when I awoke... You might not remember.
Ah, I see. But I'm very concerned about your homeland.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere? The more family members that can return home with me, the better.
But didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but...
There's something that I'm very concerned about, yes. I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you the elemental power inside the crystal is... What? Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to that sequence of events.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I've been trying to think of a place that agreed. I really want...
Skills you owe.
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask.
No, we didn't. After communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
It's hard to believe that's even possible.
The most important, your hand is shaped like that for a reason. The reason why fungi absorb elemental power, we are dendro life forms.
So you mean...
Not as freely, although this is common sense to us. You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree.
I see.
You're so smart, Nick.
Growth. A most beautiful word.
How much farther is it?
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Huh? Oh, no! Paimon was just curious. Paimon isn't that tired.
You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head?
We can figure out who'll carry who later! We have monsters here! You, Blake! You're up!
No matter whether it's tired or not.
Child? You mean...
Yes. One was my friend.
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. However...
Oh, then it must be a really cute name. You know.
You have an odd taste.
Huh? Paimon thinks that name is great.
Strange and cute.
That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. Its name is... I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Yes.
It's the withering.
Yes. I have heard humans also... It's the last form...
But...
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life...
Yes. I would have also suffered the same fate.
So... this is how the withering is formed?
Previous research has revealed that... But even if forbidden knowledge has... They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for... But what a sad and pitiful end.
When I left my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. They grew in the pristine lakes. They grew everywhere. But it's all right. After an...
But that would mean if...
It's okay. It's not right to leave them to sit. Now that we finally have the chance to return home.
I understand. Just leave it to us. So you're worried about me. It's fine. Forbidden knowledge doesn't exist anymore. It's natural to want to be overcautious when dealing with a highly venomous snake.
Paimon doesn't get what you two are talking about, but then let's do this. We've dealt with the withering countless times already. Stay put!
Gotcha! Game's up. Fun's over.
Don't be scared! Ta-ta-ta! Boing, boing, boing!
Quietly now.
You, Blake! You're up!
Take it easy. Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Blow them all up! Yeah. Jumpy, jumpy, go!
As I expected. So it wasn't able to make it to the end.
I hope that you will be free of...
Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the withering makes Paimon sad.
It's okay. As long as an external form is but a gift of
It wouldn't have come to this if we were able to cure them earlier. But I will cure all of them.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Hold on. I think I got something. Oh, I see. So, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave them.
It must be in a similar situation as a...
Okay, follow...
A chest full of valuables and a
Don't be scared!
We're close now. It's just a little further inside.
But there are so many fungi. Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
No fighting. These are all its family. Although we belong to different species, they can be reasonable.
What should we do? But you'll need Nahida's power.
I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change into a fungus?
You want to transform into a fungus?
Nahida is a god. Changing into a fungus should be a piece of cake.
Even gods can't bet.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. But if spending some of my power will guarantee...
All right. You will have to use power. I will lend you the relic.
All right, I'm ready.
Lord of Dendro.
As am I.
All right. Let's not get hung up here.
Okay. Good luck.
Wow. You really turned into a fungus.
It's actually not too bad. The unconscious fungus is just below here.
Oh. How do we do that?
I'll get close to them while you make your way over from above. You should be able to identify them using elemental sights. Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your...
Okay.
Let me lure away the fungi.
All right. Nahida, let's go, Trap.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it. Why is it reacting like that? Uh-oh, the fungus on patrol noticed me. There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks... It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus... This is the spot. There are several fungi here. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up. So this is the one. Understood.
Nahida? What's wrong?
I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like... I even used the techniques that it taught me.
The power of time accumulates slowly. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan.
Who are you? I apologize. Language is not easy.
It's okay, I have good news.
Go home now?
Yes, unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is.
I remember.
Really? That's great!
Home, Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon. I'm sorry, I just...
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an elemental dragon? Like Dvalin?
Yes, they're both dragons, but a pep, the Dendro Dragon, but I don't quite understand.
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains, water, trees. Us.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. It once told us in a majestic voice. However,
Paimon's still confused.
yes,
Wait, then if that's the case,
yes, that... What has suddenly made you look so worried?
a pep is the most adaptable life form in the world, which means that if all the forbidden knowledge has been eliminated,
Then a big void will also form inside the dragon.
I'm afraid so. No wonder I haven't seen a pep for so long. Yes! How could I have forgotten? If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on, Dendro elemental power of that concentration, giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Hey, what about the crystal?
Yes, I'm sorry. Have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No.
Its power feels very familiar. I'm sorry,
It's okay. I'll come. I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now. Let's wait for their reply again.
Thank you. Family bringing fruit.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile.
Go home, thief. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. I worry. If waiting, then I hope.
Don't worry. I understand. Family is very important to us. Can you do one last...
Of course. I can relate to how it's feeling. I need to organize my thoughts as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Tend soil. Food. Don't like plant invasion.
There are 2 things that it wants you to do.
Soil. There.
Paimon understood that. No.
Leave. Worried. Preparation.
Take it easy.
We planted all the seeds! It's time to handle the invading plant life! Wildfire flies! It wasn't kidding when it said plants were invading! Sparks and splash! Boom! Whew. That should be all of them.
Yeah, I've calmed down now.
Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon?
Well, the history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Teyvat. Sumeru was a Pep's territory.
Oh, so there was no desert back then?
Not at first. In an attempt to adapt to its new environment,
No wonder those 2 elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting.
a Pep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru. However, powerless against the power in the sky, conflicts between the 2 sides are, as far as I know, I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved. The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the 2 matters together.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
You really like them, don't you?
Family. Like. Do you not like our family?
That's not what Paimon meant.
Doesn't matter. Family likes me. I like family.
What it's trying to say is you place importance on appearances. These are all things that are more reliable than me.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Paimon would still follow you around.
Oh? Understood. Still nothing new from the forest.
Sorry.
It's okay. It is. Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection, and if that's the case...
Lord of Dendro,
I do. What about it?
the prophecy is a story that the rest of the family did not...
Preserving the apocalypse?
That's not very likely. Did the prophecy
to the limitless depths east of Sum...
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right?
What if it can be converted to a different form? I'm sorry if I'm... Follow me. It's happy because it found some delicious fruit.
So that elemental life form came all the way here. Wouldn't it already have become the withering? Like,
There is a chance that it could avoid that end. I'm referring to what was used to fight against the Abyss. It has the ability to purify and stabilize power, forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon. Yep. It's just like soap bubbles that...
another strange metaphor.
What the Lord of Dendro means.
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here.
It's over there!
Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right?
Yep, we know what to do. We'll just use the lumen stone on the oozing concretion.
Things are about to get dicey.
Blaze it to light! Oh, we finally managed to rescue it.
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
That light!
Wait, something dark is coming out. What's going on? Didn't Nahida say it was purified?
Maybe it's because although the power of the oozing filth is more... it might have lost it.
Oh
I should be able to purge it with my elemental power. But this is our only chance.
no! Traveler!
It's okay. I trust your judgment.
Oh, yeah! You said that the elemental power...
You want to use its power, but...
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. It's risky to use its power.
Don't understand.
Yes, I understand. But this is our only chance.
It's okay, there's no... How about this? Traveler, you could try using it. I understand that you have an amazing
Don't overdo it, Traveler.
Lord of Dendro, and you others.
Yay! Looks like it worked!
Lord of Dendro. Wait, did you get smaller again?
I'm sorry, that portion of my memory is...
That sounds about right. You once said that the apocalypse, even you couldn't promise that you... However, you...
You and I mean...
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive. To be honest, I'm nearing my end.
No one can withstand the power of...
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, only the giant spike is the moment I lost my chance of being rescued by the Lord of Dendro. But enough about me.
I understand. Can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed. The Lord of Dendro and our people created this item together. The Dendro dragon has been tormented, however, and as a result...
Oh, so the heart of Oasis...
No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now.
What? You used... That's... the fire seed contains a high concentration of elemental power inside of it. It is not stable.
Since I am its creator?
Alright. In other words, but you should hurry.
What?
Forget about me.
Everyone is returning home.
As I told you, Lord of Dendro, I thank you for coming to find me. Our past has been saved. It's enough for me.
Hey, wait! It turned into...
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? Please, of all of us?
This is a small ball of light that...
I can feel it. Do not be sad, my friends.
Because its external form does...
Yes,
Let's go.
It's not much further. I can feel its power lingering and shifting around us. It has already noticed our presence.
We won't be able to see anything if we keep going that way. Hey, look! Something's over there!
We found it. A pep.
Paimon knew it would be big, but not that big!
Puny god, puny human. Leave. Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the
Apep, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving. You are no different from Amun. You're better off paying it.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've...
Let go, foolish boomer. You will only be reviving the dragon.
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. I am different from the ancient dragon.
There's no need for this. There's no point in fighting what we...
The truth. I have paid dearly.
Hey, don't leave! Careful, something's coming.
Ah! What is that?
It's our family.
Huh? They're your family too?
External form not important.
The composition of their elemental power.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
This is also a form of adaptation. They've gradually taken this form in order to survive.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them?
Hey! Can you guys talk?
They've given it their all just to...
They're being drawn by the fire. All that remains are the instincts to survive and
So this is the...
Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to ramp like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world?
Yes, but please try to be gentle with them.
Looking for trouble?
I didn't factor this in. Busted.
Try to keep up.
Take it easy. Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Hey, go away! You, Gray, you're up!
They want to go home.
Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their elemental form? Years of torment is what turned... It seems only the fire seed, but it'll be risky if we use the fire seed again.
Correct. We cannot use the fire seed.
Everyone goes home.
This is becoming...
Let me think for a second. It's fine. Let's use the power of the fire seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert like this. Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens. It won't require much elemental power, but as long as I use my elemental power...
Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I'm not doing this just to protect you, after all.
I will stand with you, Lord.
Yes. Yeah!
Thank you. Alright, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Whoa! It's shining now!
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. To imagine such growth.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
This is the last part. Let's go.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
This cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lives? Yeah. Who knows what's inside that cave?
Our goal is not only to find the dragon. That will be impossible.
But how are we gonna do that?
I'll see what I can do. Pep, I know we don't see eye to eye. However, we're not that different.
Wonder if the Dendro Dragon's even willing to listen.
I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate. I'm here to save both you and your people. They've been searching for a way to... And now that everything is over...
No response.
Your eagerness to survive. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive? And why you're so vengeful? Please keep everyone safe and send us to the homeland.
Nahida, where are we? Huh? And what about the traveler? Where'd she go?
I was only able to ensure that we made it here safe.
Well, then let's go have a look up at...
Yep, let's go.
Paimon knows that. Let's hurry. She might be just up ahead. What's that?
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the damage it suffered internally.
Then let's hurry and light it!
Alright, hang on.
Wait! The fire seed!
It shattered! It was even more unstable than I expected.
But why? We barely used it!
I'm not sure, but if I didn't use its power on everyone, and even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply shatter, unless...
Unless what?
Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed, which would be when we had first saved the desert.
Oh no. Wait, let's put that aside for a moment. If the fire seed has shattered... Oh... Do you know what we should do now, Nahida? Oh, come on, Paimon, think!
Don't worry, Paimon. Although my elemental power is slightly different, so all I have to do is...
You're gonna become the fire seed?
Yes. I might, however...
What happens if you keep getting smaller?
I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born. I will be able to unleash power
But you'll lose everything. You'll not only lose your appearance, but you'll lose your emotions, memories, and who knows what else?
That's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that...
No, wait! There has to be another way.
Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over. I can still communicate with the world through the forest.
You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, she definitely wouldn't let you go through with it. If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility...
Sorry, Paimon, but we're out of options. Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again.
No. The fire seed shattered, and Nahida's, she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made. but not by the Lord of Dendro. We've all grown on this long journey. If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true. Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home.
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
To imagine such growth could be achieved in such
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally. We can go home.
Dumpty Dumpty Go!
Gotcha! Tap, tap, tap. Take it easy.
Thank you for protecting your elemental power. Goodbye. We may never meet again. I will wait for her no matter how long it takes. This is the agreement we made.
Things are about to get dicey.
Aw, Dumpty Dumpty Go!
Busted.
La la la!
Quietly now. Here comes the cash.
Blazing delight!
I love the wonderful word. It's new, which means light. It will be your name from now on.
Busted.
La la la!
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. Chop. Tap. Gotcha.
Hey! Can you hear Paimon? Say something, you fungi
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras, they will be born once again now.
But that's different! They won't ever be the same.
Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. But as long as you can be healthy again, Samara will be free from threat.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me. However...
The forbidden knowledge influenced you at—
Yes. Be that as it may, when you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Yeesh! Who can put up with you?
I respect your decision. Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become affected by—
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give us enough power to defeat the heavenly principles. The Dragon King.
Dragon King?
An unimaginable war took place into that. In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the— But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn— As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corner, sand dunes arose where there was only forest.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun?
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually— His ambitions continued to grow. Although I didn't think much of him, the condition was that after his death, at that time, I still harbor deep regret. Some of the dragons have grown close to your kind, and have forgotten all about our hatred from when the world— And some die, but for me, I will follow it.
You really are insane.
When Al-Ahmar's proud kingdom collapsed, however, what I gained was no benefit. I used up all my strength, but even then, I still believe that his insanity was far greater than that of my own.
That's how the apocalypse started.
I admit that tiny Booer, how far with a life so deep?
Hey, looks like we've been sent back out.
The dragon will need to rest for a very long— It's not as ruthless as it was before.
Nobody's in a good mood with— Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason.
Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, each opportunity for growth is unique in its own way. Perhaps the immense power we release—
Can you really call a place with no family your home?
Family. Those two fungi might be waiting for it to return.
Oh, yeah.
We're back. I'm sorry. I really am. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. It said that Noor is its most important family member. That's your name, isn't it? This is wonderful. They will definitely meet again. Someday.